Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here and welcome back to another Division video. Last Stand has officially hit the PTS. I have been streaming it for the past couple of hours, which of course means I've had some time to test it out, see what the mode is all about, and more importantly, understand the mechanics. See, Last Stand is not your conventional PvP mode, and if you go into it expecting a run-of-the-mill 8v8 style team deathmatch or domination game mode, where all you do is shoot players, then you'll be a little disappointed. However, if you actually take the time to understand the mode and how it's supposed to be played, then it's actually a lot of fun. So in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what Last Stand is, how you're supposed to play it, and ultimately what you need to do to win. So if you do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated, and comment down below if you have any questions. Now to begin with, Last Stand is effectively a hybrid PvP, PvE domination game mode. There are 2 teams of 8 players, but you also share the map with AI enemies, and these enemies are integral to the way the mode is played. Located around the map are 3 tactical locations, A, B and C, with A and C being located near their respective spawns. There are also 2 landmarks, and these behave much like they do in the Dark Zone. They are home to a group of enemies and an elite named boss. Furthermore, there are also 2 tactical boosts, and these will play an integral part when it comes to winning the game or turning the tide if you are losing, but we'll get to them in a second. First up, in order to capture a tactical location within said zone, there are 3 points that need to be taken. You simply go up to these and interact with them. Once you hold all 3, you hold the zone. By holding a zone, you are then naturally earning points, and the more zones you hold, the faster you earn said points. First team to 15,000 points wins, or the team with the highest score when timer runs out. However, also located in each zone are 2 fortifications and a pulse beacon. In order to build these, you'll need credits, and credits in the Last Stand are S-ATAIII tech. You learn this by killing AI enemies or opening chests around the map. Fortifications and the pulse beacon cost 250 credits each. They're all super important because the fortifications are turrets that'll protect some of the control points, so if someone's trying to take it, they'll need to destroy the turret first. Also, pro tip, EMP grenades disable these turrets, so if you're running into someone's base and you don't have time to kill it, throw a grenade, it'll give you the time window you need to steal that point. And as for the pulse beacon, it is effectively a zone-wide pulse, so if someone sneaks into your zone, at least your kind of home zone, then you'll know that someone's there. So it goes without saying that to begin with, at the start of a match, your focus should be to kill a few enemies, claim your zone and fortify it before moving out to the rest of the map to cap B and ideally enemy zones too. However, at around the 7-minute mark, the tactical boosts will come online. There are 2 of these located at opposing sides of the map, victory point multiplier and points for kills. In order to activate these, you will need 2,000 credits, but once you do, you get a temporary boost for a period of time. The victory point multiplier will award you with bonus points towards your score when you complete objectives like clearing landmarks, taking enemy zones, or destroying their fortifications, etc. Meanwhile, the points for kills will give you points when you kill enemies and players. See, normally kills don't go towards your match score. You will of course see points pop up on screen, but those are for your post-match rewards and not your in-game score. If you want them to actually contribute to your in-game score, then you'll need this boost. So as I'm sure you can imagine, they are super important. They will either give you a considerable lead over the enemy team, or if you're behind, then this is how you'll catch up. Which is also all the more reason that you need to keep killing AI enemies when you see them, to ensure that you always have enough S-ATAIII tech. Speaking of which, S-ATAIII tech is also team-wide, so if someone on your team builds a fortification, then it takes credits from the team pool. So, all in all, if you break it down, while this is a PvP mode, PvP is really only half of it. PvP is generally something that occurs when you are pursuing your objectives, but it's not exactly the main objective. However, that aside, and with all the information that I've now shared, here is a super quick idea on how you should be playing this mode. First up, you spawn in, and your main priority is to claim your first zone. Kill the few AI enemies that are located there because they'll give you enough credits to build your fortifications, so that way by the time you leave to explore the rest of the map, you'll have a controlled zone fully fortified to the max. After this, you can either work towards B to make an initial lead, or begin sweeping some of the streets and the landmarks to build up your currency. Ideally, you split the team between this so you can be doing both. You want to make sure that by the time the tactical boosts come online, you have a minimum of 2,000 credits, but ideally 4,000. If you have 4,000, then you can take both of them, but if not, then ensure to at least secure one. Once you have your tactical boost, you should then begin to play based on that. If you have points for kills, then go kill stuff. Hit up landmarks for easy AI enemy grouping, and if you see players, take them out. However, if you have the victory point multiplier, then try to take zones, destroy fortifications, or clear landmarks. If you do this, then you'll quickly find yourself getting a good lead on the enemy team, and the rest, well, that'll just happen. control zones, earn points, keep the enemy at bay, and win. So well, yes, as I said at the start, if you were hoping that this was going to be a standard PvP mode, then you might be a little bit disappointed, and similarly, if you go into this trying to play it for just the PvP and ignore the objectives, then again, you won't quite get the same enjoyment out of it. But if you do play it as it's been designed and factor in the objectives, the AI, and the players, then it's actually a lot of fun, and it's pretty tactical. I do personally feel like the maps are perhaps a little bit big, because for 8v8 battles, there's a lot of running around and chasing and also unused space given how the kind of objectives are placed. So that's probably one of my sort of major feedback points. But all in all, it's an interesting new addition to the game and it is a lot of fun. Also, if you guys want to see a full gameplay of a match from start to finish, then I've actually uploaded that on my second channel. I'll leave a link to that in the description box down below. You can check that out. It's one of my first matches, so I'm still kind of like, learning what to do and whatnot. But if you want to see sort of how it plays out, then definitely check that out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, either from what you've seen or if you played if you're in the PTS. And again, any questions, just shout. But for the time being, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.